While enjoying the weekend at the beach with my wife, I had my AI sales bot qualify my leads for me. He alerted me on Saturday, and the following week closed the deal in Mesa, Arizona for $110,000.
A new contract. Show me the money. Show me the money. I need to feel you.
So we closed here a couple weeks ago, headed out to the property. It was a couple week post-possession. I'm gonna go check out the property. I'm a little anxious. Will it be good? I can even take some photos and throw it up for sale. Or will it be like, oh my gosh, I know what I'm doing this weekend, getting ready for the market. Hopefully no more than that. It would be really nice if it's just ready to go on the market and we can get this thing sold quick. Enter the neighborhood here. Let's go check out the property. First thing I noticed, it's relatively clean. I don't see a bunch of weeds and stuff. Oh, and a huge bonus, this was just paved. Hopefully the inside's as clean as the outside. And this is baby.
She had eyes like diamonds when they caught the light. Oh, but they were dark and deeper than the night.
Get out of the car, strolling around the front. We've got no lights on. I thought the power was supposed to be on. There's some random stuff. What is going on this window? Is the window broken? Or maybe she's just trying to keep the sun out? I don't know. I don't like that hanging light. We'll get rid of that. Ooh, bunch of stuff in the kitchen. Kitchen's mostly clean. Ugh, this is all more than I expected. So there's a bunch of stuff under the sink. Let's walk down the hallway. Oh, there's a closet. Let's turn on some lights. Room number one. If there's no overhead light, so that's probably why she left this lamp for us. There we go. Bathroom number one. More stuff left everywhere. Master bedroom. There we go. Master bathroom, more random stuff left. Definitely did not sweep on the way out, so I'm gonna have to grab that broom I saw after I get all this trash out. Let's see what outside looks like. She said she was leaving keys somewhere for me, but the house was wide open. Not there. Overall, not bad out here. Take a look at the storage laundry room. Whoa, bunch of stuff out here. Backyard, not bad. Couple weeds. Whew, it's 110 degrees, by the way. It's this stuff back here. That does not look great. Looks like mostly bricks. A couple of old chairs. It's just looking like overall, the house is just gonna need a once over. Probably not ready for showings exactly as it sits right now. Love that air conditioner. That thing's almost brand new. Nice and peaceful, quiet. What's this? Is the window broken? No, it's just some kind of film. Maybe a tent to keep the sun out. Let's head back in. Oh, I feel so much better in the house. That plant really left a mess up front. Just did the initial walkthrough. Not bad. There's a couple little things. Probably just about go on the market as is before all the showings of the weekend. We got the storage area here. A lot of wood and stuff left. Not a big deal. Could probably actually just clean this up, tidy it up, spend 5 minutes out here in the heat, clean up these rocks. Gonna want to do a full lights check. There's not a ton of overhead light in this house. Just a basic cleanup. Like this is actually not part of the kitchen, so I'll probably remove this. And honestly, it could stand to have probably new cabinets put in and countertops. This is where the computer desk was. It's really just getting rid of some of the junk. There's a bathtub here at one point. I wanted to go check out this window. Whoops. This is just to keep the sun out. Yeah. So I got about halfway through removing that. I started to realize that that's really all it is. Well, that's gonna let a lot more light in. Well, half the game's just making it light and bright when people walk in. We've got light here. So literally it's just clean up. Clean up, clean up, clean up. I think just get everything out. Probably could stand a coat of paint, but I don't think it's entirely necessary. When I look at it, I really probably could use a coat of paint. At this point, I'm really just trying to decide what I want to do. It doesn't show bad right now. It doesn't show great either. Sometimes there can be kind of advantage to just showing it exactly as it was left. A real interested buyer will be like, oh, okay, I can kind of get an idea for how the people were and then just move out. Just getting the junk out would probably go a long way. Do I want to go get a truck now and clean this out? Like, how do I want to deal with this? Run everything to the dump. So stage one, just gonna get everything out. That's it, everything goes. Lights are on, take pictures, post it. If it doesn't sell quickly, step two would be come in, touch up the walls, and paint. And maybe put new switch plates. Just get everything out of here. I looked down at my clock and realized I had about 45 minutes max to get this trash out done. Went to Home Depot, grabbed the truck, came back, and got it done in a hurry. The most hardcore, fast trash out ever. I literally pulled up as the guy was shutting the gate. They close at 4, it's 3:30. And I wondered, I'm like, I wonder if you have to get your last load in like half hour. He literally is like, is your truck full? I'm like, no, I don't have much in there. I'm like, I just trashed this house out myself in my flip-flops. And he's like, show me. Pop up in the back, he's like, all right, go. I was like, whoo, thank you. I didn't know what I was gonna do if they wouldn't let me put it here. We're here at the dump. Hey, how are you?
Just straight ahead.
Awesome. Well, dude, thank you. Woo. All right, let's do this. Oh, not wearing the work boots. Definitely not wearing the work boots today. Let's do this. Which reminds me of Toy Story, ironically. Let's get it out. All right, that's a wrap. Oh. Nasty shiznit. Well, if I'm going to be a garbage man for the day, that's the kind of view I like doing it with. Got my fresh pictures, got home, and got this thing on the market for the weekend. All in all, it took me about 5 hours to do the basic trash out and take new photos. At the very end, the last thing I wanted to do was put the drone up in the air, but I didn't have a choice. This thing's gotta sell quick, and we gotta make it look as good as possible. This is what flip packing is all about. I'm so excited now to get our first deal from AI sold. Let's pop over here and check out this other deal. So we're coming up on the property now. This was a cold calling on steroids deal. We put it on the market, and the first weekend we get multiple offers and we go under contract, and 3 days later, for no reason, the buyer cancels. You gotta excuse the dirty windshield. We had a haboob, if you don't know what those are, look it up, and a massive monsoon last night, and it just wrecked my truck. All right, so here we are at the property. Let's go check it out. So this property, we just closed to a couple weeks ago. I came out here, did a very basic trash out, got pictures, put it on the market. First weekend that we go on the market, we get a ton of showing. We get 2 offers, and I priced it at $159, which was very low for the neighborhood. Anything under 200 in this neighborhood is just incredible. In fact, only a small portion of this resort golf community neighborhood is mobile homes. Most of it's stick built houses. But even for a mobile home under 200 is crazy. And so pricing at $159, I was expecting multiple offers. We got a couple offers. Both of them were around $165. So I went the $165 offer. That was a little better on closing costs. And 3 days later, they canceled. And it made no sense. The house has solar. They knew that. It was all disclosed. And on day 3, they were just like, you know, we really don't like the solar. We're going to cancel. Super weird. Backup offer decided they didn't want to buy it anymore. Super weird. We go back on the market, get a bunch more showings this weekend, but no offers. So we're priced at a price that we were expecting multiple offers. And here we are now, a week and a half on the market, and we haven't sold. So I actually increased the price, $10,000 yesterday on the MLS from $159 to $169. And my thought process was, you know, I might be lowering the price for this weekend, or maybe we're gonna go in and make some updates, take it off the market for a minute. But either way, let me just raise the price a little bit. We're so low that lowering it anymore would work against me for sure if I don't plan to sell it for much lower. I raised it to see if I'd get any calls, any interest, and I actually have had a couple people really interested today. Some more showings, people asking, do you have any offers? Did you accept an offer from the weekend? What's going on? So we'll find out in the next day or two if that really matters. And then if not, I got to make a decision. And that's part of what I'm doing today, is making a decision. Like, am I going to drop the price to something even lower than what I ever thought it would sell for? Or am I going to come in here, as I talked about during the initial video, and maybe clean up the walls, maybe do a paint job, you know, maybe put some new countertops in the kitchen here, you know, possibly put a dishwasher that matches these, but just updating the cabinets a little bit, you know, possibly doing some new vanities in here. I think if I did the work myself, actually I think both bathrooms, this one's kind of old too, yeah. So if I did the work myself, I think, you know, for 5-10 grand, I could make this place look awesome, you know, and then hopefully we could sell it for 189. But the market's just weird, right? So when you see this happening and you see that what you're currently seeing today is different than what you see in the comps, right? That means the market, the rate of change is quick, and it's a guessing game sometimes. You try to base it on probability or whatever, but at the end of the day, you just don't know. What I do know is this is a heck of a property, and I don't want to go much lower without just keeping it as a rental property. I think this would be a great rental property as well. We picked this up for $110,000. If we can't get, I think, at least 150 for a cash deal and close here pretty quick, we either keep it or we put the 5-10 grand into it and try to sell it for, you know, hopefully 189-ish. Even if we ended up discounting and just kind of getting the price that we thought we were originally gonna get after having to put some more money and some work into it, that still could be a win, given that, you know, we are where we are now, and it's not exactly what we expected, but it is what it is. So that's property number 2 for the day, and this is quite a drive. I'm gonna get home and jump in the pool with the kiddos. I'm out here at the property with a happy ending. Let's go talk about it. I was so excited about this deal, our first AI deal where we automated everything from the marketing through the sales process. I couldn't figure out what to do with this property, so we put it on the market and I priced it low, immediately got multiple offers, went under contract, they canceled, and nobody wanted it anymore. I was like, what the heck, I'm priced so low, I can't drop the price any lower. What I actually did was increase the price twice. The first time for $10,000. And when I did that, I continued to get tons of showings. And then I increased it another $10,000. And this time I said, hey, the solar is paid off. It's free and clear. So at first I was trying to advertise it for $159, and I wanted we were advertising it that the buyer could take over the solar payments. And the benefit is that is, in an older trailer like this, you can crank the AC. You don't really have to worry about your AC bill going up that much, because solar is going to absorb most of that excess use. And so I thought, you know, it would fly, but I started to wonder about it, and I posted, I was like, should I do some updates in the property? Like, what should I do? Should I just wait? And I was getting ready to actually come in here and do $5,000 or $10,000 worth of updates. And I made a couple shorts going through here talking about the different things I would do. But sure enough, didn't really matter. All of a sudden, one of the showings reaches back out to me, out-of-state buyers. They were all in. I guess they had their house burned down. I think it was burned down, but it was in Michigan. So they got a big insurance money, and they're buying this one with cash, and I'm really excited. So I was actually just coming out here today for a couple things. I wanted to bring all the extra keys I had and put them here so they'd be ready for them at closing. And 2, I wanted to unplug the microwave, because the seller who actually sold this and moved to North Dakota, who sold it to me, she saw the pictures on Zillow, and she reached out to me just yesterday, and she's like, Josh, I saw that you got rid of the cabinet that I had next to the countertops where the microwave was sitting on, and that you had it plugged in on the countertop. She's like, and I just wanted to let you know that can overload that, and it gets really hot, and so it could potentially be a hazard. And I was like, better get out there first thing tomorrow. We don't need the house burning down during escrow. Unfortunately, I've been doing this long enough. I have actually had that happen, and it was actually the night before the property was supposed to close. This was years ago. It was actually a mobile home, and ironically in this same town of Mesa, Arizona. And I still remember getting a call from the fire chief at like 11 p.m. The buyers in that deal ended up actually hanging with and still closed on it after we got like the insurance money, and they came in and just fixed the fire damage, but it was pretty crazy. This one's good. No more fire hazard. We're ready to close.
I want to stay in Arizona.